service starts, that doesn't wind up on the live stream.
There we go. That could happen. That could happen. But we plan on probably open our doors this Sunday. We're meeting tomorrow to make that decision, but it looks like we'll probably open up this Sunday.
Cool. All right, Mark. How about the churches that you are serving right now?
Yeah, the Linwood here in Kansas, the one to replant. We've met 2 weeks on Wednesday nights. We only meet on Wednesday night. First Wednesday night we had 12, and then last Wednesday night we had 20. So I did the numbers, and if we keep this rate of growth, we'll be a mega church by next spring. So I'm looking forward to that as we double every Wednesday night. We're at about parking and building a larger building and starting a school and then a college. So
smoke machine, light shows, the whole 9 yards, man.
We're well on our way. So no, as I said in the earlier one, since I've only pastored normative sized churches, if I were pastoring a normative sized church now, and I am. I would be really cautious about children's activities and children's ministries. I probably wouldn't start those up again, age graded Sunday school, etc., until school started and we had some idea in our own region where you are locally how the schools are handling it and that kind of thing. But what we're doing here on Wednesday nights is, we're separating, and I couldn't get them to separate last Wednesday night. I mean, I said, separate across the pew. So they wouldn't sit in the same pew, but they ended up sitting in front of each other and turn on talking to each other. They were right on. And then when it was over, rather than walking outside, they kind of hung in the little vestibule area, and everybody started gathering and talking, and nobody was wearing a mask. And these are mainly rural people. I'm not saying rural people don't wear masks, but rural people, a lot of them don't wear masks. And so these were rural people, farmer type people. They're not urban in their concepts, and they're not, and so they're just, I don't know, but none of them were wearing masks. All right. And, but I had a few of them, I could tell that when we were in the vestibule area, everybody was just hanging out talking like it was a normal Sunday or whatever. I saw on the faces of a few people sort of some stress, like this isn't a good thing. I'm not comfortable with this. And then they went on out. Well, I just sort of said, hey, you need to move on out. And I tried to be funny about it and let's move out. So I followed up with some of the people that I saw were stressed. And sure enough, they said I was uncomfortable. It put me in an uncomfortable situation. I felt like we weren't really, being a good neighbor to one another, getting us at least a few feet apart from each other like we should, which is true in the flu season. I remember back when I was doing Warnell Road, we had tons of kids. And there was one year that the intestinal bug was going through everywhere, right? I mean, it was gross. I mean, if you got it, you were so nauseous and sick and throwing up and everything else. And it was rampant, I felt like we weren't really, being a good neighbors to one another, getting us at least a few feet apart from each other like we should, which is true in the flu season. I remember back when I was doing Warnell Road, we had tons of kids. And there was one year that the intestinal bug was going through everywhere, right? I mean, it was gross. I mean, if you got it, you were so nauseous and sick and throwing up.
Testing 1, 2.
Neighbors to one another, getting us at least a few feet apart from each other like we should, which is true in the flu season. I remember back when I was doing Warnell Road, we had tons of kids. And there was one year that the intestinal bug was going through everywhere, right? I mean, it was gross. I mean, if you got it, you were so nauseous and sick and throwing.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I once was a log, CLLI usage report. Proclaim my count. My songs report. CLI usage. Click on CCLI. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were created by Him. Without Him, nothing was made that was made. In Him was light. The life was the light. Light was the life of men. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things are created by Him. Without Him, anything that was made, anything wasn't made that was made. In Him was light, and life was the light of men, and we beheld His glory as of the only begotten Son of the Father. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were created by Him. Without Him, anything that was made, anything wasn't made that was made. In Him was light, and life was the light of men, and we beheld His glory as of the only begotten Son of the Father. I once was a dog who had a farm, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, it was a farmer had a dog. Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, I once was a dog who had a farm, and Bingo was his name.